What's up, everybody? Mattisfaction here. Oops, hitting the microphone. Still drinking a Monster. Delicious. How's everyone doing today? Today we're going to be looking at the Maxace Neptune. Shout out Forrest Hanks. And some dude. Crispy Donut. Who else can we shout out while we're here? Let me get this. Lynch Northwest. And then, of course, as always, my boy, Lancelot Leather. Sorry, I had to yell at the kids in the middle of that. They were being very rude. Very rude. Children for sale. Just kidding. But the Maxace Neptune. Here it is. Look at that long pocket clip. That's a long boy. Whew, that's a long boy. How long is it? Now that I'm looking at it, yeah, look. That's a long boy. But this thing is freaking sweet. This is the drop point version. Looks like San Mai. You can see a line in there. Maybe you can. Can you see the line? Do you see the line? Do you see it? Let's see. Let me mess with my phone for a minute and screw everything up. There we go. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, this is the drop point. Straight edge. And you got two different grinds. You got this grind. And then a little swedge here. So you got this little transition point. So it's basically a drop point Eastern style Tonto. And it's pretty cool. This sucker definitely has a, you need a good thumb for this one. But it fires out like a rocket. I have not misfired this yet. Now this is not mine, by the way. This is on loan from Broke As Knives. Shout out to that dude. But this one unfortunately got lost in the mail, so after this video, no one will ever see it again. Except for me. What I like about it is it's very, I don't know, submarine-esque. The way it's shaped, you can see, it's kind of like, very angular. And, I don't know, it's Neptune, so it's god of the sea, but it makes me think of a submarine. That was supposed to be a ping, but terrible. Terrible. But this is also a big OTF. I don't have like a Troodon, but I have my Axial, which after handling that, this thing feels like I'm pushing air to open it, but there it is next to the Axial. It's a little bit longer. Of course, you got that glass breaker. I don't know why most OTFs come with the glass breaker. Let me know if you've ever actually used the glass breaker, or if you like it. The Axial does not come with one, thankfully. Here's the... There we go, that little guy. It was cold! I love this guy. But we're not here for that. This, though, just feels substantial. I love the way it feels. You got this rubber texture in here. Just look at it. It's so cool. But anyway, the unique things about this are it's beefy, it's big, you got that glass breaker. These are American made, and they're priced accordingly. I forgot how much they are, $250 or something. This was $108. And you get a lot of OTF for $108. Unfortunately, they're sold out. so I did not get a chance to get one. It comes with 3 blade shapes. You got the drop point, you got the dagger style, and then I forgot what the third style was. Let me look. I have the page right here. Oh, it's just a dagger with serrations on both sides. So they look like double-edged daggers. And you know, normally I like a good dagger, but this drop point, it speaks to me. I love the way the drop point looks. Now, another unique thing about this is the steel says it's called SLD Magic. And I was looking it up, doing some research, and what I've come up with through some Google Foo is SLD Magic is a tool steel used a lot in, you know, making tools and dies and molds, and it's used in kitchen knives as well sometimes. It's made by Hitachi, and if you go to their PDF on their site talking about it, nowhere in there does it mention knives to be, you know, using this steel. So it's kind of interesting. So you have an OTF with tool steel, but it says it has good edge retention and good wear and a good toughness. So based off of that, the blade could probably take a beating. I would like someone to test it out. I've seen some Microtech videos where they stick it in wood and hammer it down. I don't know about the internals on this. If it were mine, I'd take it apart. But I would like to know more about the blade being a tool steel. They kept comparing it with 8CR and 10CR, but saying it's way better. So, like, from what I understand, 8CR, 10CR is like 8%, 10% chromium. This is 35% chromium. So, it's that much better. Whatever that means. Just kidding. I'm not a big I'm not a big tool snob. I just like knives that cut and do their job. Yeah, this pull feels like nothing now. This has such a strong. This will give you a good thumb workout. Oh, see, ugh, that last one almost got me. What's funny is Microtech developed, you know, the switch. I think. I'm assuming it was them. And then everyone just kind of does basically the same thing. Lots of steps going up, steps going down. It really is kind of like the best shape, best style. But Maxace made it comfortable. You don't feel really each step. It's just nice and smooth. I like it. But I definitely dig this knife. And you know, like I said, it's a big boy. That is a big boy. The water's cold. Oh, also for you steel people, this is hardened at 59 to 60 HRC, which according to that PDF of the people who made the steel, 60 is where it's supposed to be. 60 to 62. So they're running on the lower end of it, but they're still within specs. So if that applies to you, cool. Here it is next to my Phoenix. I mean, it's even bigger than the Phoenix. This Neptune is it's a big boy. Here it is next to the Kamano, and it's still bigger. So if you want yourself a full-sized OTF, or maybe even XL OTF, for a super good price, this is it. You just have to wait for it to come back into stock. And You know, like I said, there's daggers. Dagger style, but I dig this drop point. I personally will be keeping an eye on it to see when it goes for sale so I can get my own. But what do you think about it? What do you think about the shape? What do you think about the size, the steel? What do you think about this freaking mega pocket clip? Mega clip. It's deep carry too. This thing's cool. It's got a crispy edge so you could use a fire starter if you wanted. But man, it's just, I like the way it looks. It feels so good in hand. You can feel this part of the pocket clip, but you're going to get that with a spoon clip anyway. But as for negatives, I think the only negatives I could think of are how strong this is. It's got some mega springs in there. The pocket clip, that depends on preference. You do get the holes in there, so you can put a lanyard on there if you want, but it's very tiny. A lot of people like out the fronts, but they like them to be American made, so that could be another thing. I do like this one. But just, I've been fiddling with this for a week or two, and I love it. I love it. It has not misfired. It sounds cool. It's beefy. I think the number one thing people would complain about is how strong that is right there. But other than that, you got good jimping down here. Put your fingers. The rubber's cool. Some people might not like it, but I like how grippy it is. But let me know what you think. I think it's cool. I dig it. I want one. I love out the fronts. Let me know if you're even an out the front kind of guy or gal. I am. I think they're cool. There's just something satisfying about reaching in your pocket, going, I need a knife. Boom. And then you use it. They take a little bit more work to keep clean if you get crap down in there. But you just soak it with like some rem oil or something. Usually you're good to go. Sometimes the spring will break. You just change it. These are actually easy to take apart and put back together. Well, I don't know about this one. I haven't done it yet. But like these, they're easy. And they're fun. But I get the legalities. Maybe you're not allowed to have them. Maybe you're only allowed to carry like a chub. Which this is still fine. I like how girthy it is. But yeah. I don't know. Let me know what you think. I think they're cool. But, till next time. I said next time. I'll catch you next time.